Hold up there. Thank goodness I finally caught up to you. Here, some madman asked me to give you these. 2 books, one called Lilla Direnni, and the other The Shadow God. The idiot said it was okay to read them, but when I did, some demon showed up. I don't get paid enough for this. I've had to use most of my travel scrolls to get away from it. Here, now stay away from me. I'm off to the nearest Mages Guild where I'll be safe.
This shrine to Boethia depicts the axe that can sever the path of destiny, the defeat and end of mortal promise. Please go. I ponder the damnation of Mer. Many have walked in the path of which you are almost cast. Certain things are not what they seem. The fabric of time has been altered. With the power of Ariel, you will be sent to the time of the interregnum, to play your role in laying down history. Events unknown to many. Collect what you need, as you won't return for some time. Let me know when you are ready. May Ariel guard you on your journey, Teedkin.
Pilgrimage, you are going nowhere, Emerald no, mortal guide no more. Siada Matai, Laloria, Octane, Ata Sithis. Father Sithis must bow to the return of my Dark Lord. Your soul is mine.
Well, that is a turn of events. One with the potential to scare Sayada, yet of too great a risk for Ariel to ignore. You were not ready to challenge the old magic, but you will learn. The demon was testing you, to gauge the strength of its magic. Too much, and it would have erased your soul, causing a rent in the currents of time. Ariel saved you, but as such you are drifting on the currents of time. My grandson, Zako, will tell you in due course, but I must not. I apologize for when I give you the Elder Scroll. You will be one of many faces that were a blur to me. You see, the scroll can exist in many places at once. The periods that it does not hold an answer to why you. Just remember that I will lie to you, and it is for you to discern. This is where you disembark, so I bid you well. Oh, I will channel you through a reading.
I grew up on the banks of the River Direnni, on the outskirts of Turridgell in the Somerset Isles. Like many of my clan, I abandoned rural life in search of fortune. I pursued a career as a seafaring merchant. As Borislav of Direnni, I soon became known as Borislav Direnni. In events that are hard to describe, I came into the possession of an Elder Scroll. It brought good fortune, and over time, great wealth, my merchant fleet, and an island I call home. Life treated me well until a fateful change. My son Oberon, along with his two sons, Rabban and Zarko, were returning from Hammerfell. Their boat was hit by a freak storm, where Rabban and his father were washed overboard. As seasoned sailors, the event was most bizarre. The crew described them as being spellbound, as if they saw something horrific. It was as if, in a blink of an eye, they were snatched away by a fist-shaped wave. By the time that Zarka returned, another problem had hit. A branch of the Alessian Order had landed and taken siege of my holdings. My good friend O'Connell Nagasteim and I have been tried as Ayleid criminals and sentenced to death. It is ironic that I am using the Lord of Pestilence to usurp these parasites. My time draws near in this, the last reading of my older scroll. While the scroll reveals much of what lies ahead, most of that is cryptic. What I do know is that it is time for my nephew Zarko to become master of this scroll. With my passing, Zarko will be the only family that Lilla Direnni, Rabban's daughter, has left. Heed Zarko and Lilla's advice, for you will need it in what lies ahead.
Where on Nirn did you come from? Explain yourself before I cut you down.
Ah, I know you. The one from outside of time. This island belongs to my uncle Zarko, who inherited it from my great-grandfather, Borislav Direnni. Grandpapa bought it from the Camorrans around 100 years ago. He named it after the stars and water due to the beautiful nights here. It is 3.5 centuries since the foundation of the Camorran dynasty. What year did you think it was? I am sorry, but you are in for shock. Grandpapa predicted the events that are currently unfolding. Nedic elitists have invaded this island and have my uncle and fiancé captive. They must be freed, and you have a role to play. There is much you need to do, for your own sake as well as others. Meet me inside. I need to collect my thoughts.